Namaskar and a very warm welcome to Governance at Work at IIPA. I'm Rakhi Bakshi. We have been bringing to you these series of interviews and very insightful conversations on Special Campaign 5.0. As you know, that this is a Government of India initiative which talks about institutionalizing Swachhata, creating an ethos and culture of cleanliness, also accountability, transparency and efficiency within the governance system. It's been the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi to create this kind of a culture for better governance ethos within the system. And this is the 5th edition and it's really going on. We have been talking to a lot of ministry officials from different departments. There have been views coming here and another episode that we are bringing to you right now. So I have the honor of presenting to you a very, very esteemed panel right now, which is present here in the studio. I'll start with Mr. Shobhit Gupta ji. He's Joint Secretary, Ministry of Civil Aviation, Government of India. Welcome, sir. We have Mr. Deepak Garg. He's the Principal ADG of CBDT, Government of India. Again, thank you, sir, for joining us. And Mr. E. Robert Singh is the Joint Secretary, Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. I'll start with Shobhit ji, you. Talking about this whole activity part. It's been a month-long campaign, as we know, 2nd October it started. How is it going on? What kind of activities we have watched? Because the whole idea is also to clean our offices, to create this whole atmosphere of productivity, enhanced productivity.
Thank you. This campaign is, since you have already said that it's going on for the last, it's a 5th edition. And so we are aware about the activities that is required to do. We started this campaign on 2nd of October with the blood donation camp. So 33 volunteers participated and donated the blood on that day. And then in between, we have also carried out numerous activities at different places. And we concluded with the inauguration of creche facility in ministry by our Honorable Civil Aviation Minister. So that was the culmination. And in between, we all done all the activities like file review, weeding of the files, e-disposal, e-waste disposal, and then creation of spaces, all these kind of things that we have done it.
Yeah, anything from your department, sir? Because as mentioned, we are talking about waste to wealth. We are talking about enhanced productivity within offices, even around it. So what all is being done in your department, sir?
So CBDT has always believed in clean and transparent administration. And CBDT is one of the foremost department which has almost completely digitized. So as far as transparency or citizen-centric approach is concerned, CBDT is taking steps continuously and not limited itself only to the campaign. So if we come to the campaign, so CBDT is the apex body in the Department of Revenue, and CBDT is basically administering the income tax department. So we are having more than 600 offices throughout India. So we carried this campaign in a quite in a structured manner. For example, I'll just explain that what kind of structure we created. I am the nodal officer on behalf of CBDT. So our income tax department is basically divided into 18 regions, geographical regions. So we nominated nodal officers at each of these regions.
Okay, 18 regions.
18 regions. And then depending upon their local need, they appointed local nodal officers in small places. So at the beginning of the campaign when the preparatory phase was launched, so we had a web meeting with all the nodal officers and we explained that what all things we are supposed to do and what kind of reporting mechanism will be there. And all the guidelines which DARPG gave to us, their own guideline, their e-waste guidelines. So we circulated all those guidelines. And then we asked them that you identify your targets in different areas, maybe cleanliness site, maybe physical files, maybe e-files, like that, grievances. So
Because pendency of matters
pendency of
reducing.
matter, because CBDT, because we are dealing with taxpayers' money, so the number of grievances we receive is quite large.
The scale is huge,
The
yeah.
scale is huge. For example, we have disposed more than 21,000 grievances during the month of October.
Okay.
So, which is substantial. You talked about waste to wealth. Waste to wealth, I will just tell you two initiatives which we took. This year itself, in the month of July, the Honorable Finance Minister unveiled the mascot for the Income Tax Department. We call it Madhukar.
Achha.
So, Madhukar is a honeybee.
Ji.
So there is a philosophy before why we kept that as a
Achha,
mascot.
Madhukar.
Madhukar is basically there is a saying in the
जी बताइए ना वो थोड़ा सा.
there is a saying in the Arthashastra that Chanakya Sahab has said that the state should collect taxes like honeybee collect honey from the flowers.
Okay.
So from that philosophy, Madhukar was the
Came into being, yeah.
came into being here. So at Jaipur, there was a creation of mascot from the waste material. So they
Okay.
used broken chair, grill, mouse pad, like those materials,
And created a art piece. Kind
art
of.
piece.
Okay.
That was one.
Yeah.
And second, which is very simple, but it is very useful. It happened in Delhi only. So we always have hoardings advertising something or like that. And after the work is over, we just throw those things, and they are kept lying somewhere.
Okay.
So they use those pipes and created pot stands.
Okay.
It's a
So on
very-
which you can put a pot.
we can put a pot. So it's a very
It's
simple.
not waste to art also. Yeah.
It's a very simple but very useful creation.
Yeah, we'll come to you, sir. Another ministry which is really looking at, I think, health and hygiene, of course, is also very important here. But in terms of activities, what all is happening?
Actually, this special campaign has two components. One is Swachhata, cleanliness. Other is minimizing dependency. So, in terms of Swachhata, we have hospitals, institutions. So, cleanliness is our main domain, which is very
Mandate
essential.
also, yeah.
Okay. So, this cleanliness, keeping cleanliness is a continuous process. It's only during the campaign we set specific targets. Otherwise, throughout the year we have been following the activities, although in a smaller scale. So we have around more than 22 aims in this country, and hospitals, health institutions, training institutions. So all are taking part with much enthusiasm. So this
Physical
special-
cleanliness
yeah,
is-
yes, yes. And the pendency also, we clear regularly. These public grievances also, we got on an average around 4,000 grievances per month. And the appeals also, we get around 10% of the grievances. We get appeals. So we dispose of it regularly. All the grievance redressal officers are reminded regularly to dispose of within the specified time period given by the DARPG. So cleanliness is our main thing.
Agenda.
Agenda of our institutes and hospitals.
Okay, and which is being done within, very regularly, because it's a month-long campaign. We are in the 5th edition, and each time I think the learning part is also happening.
Yes, in the early stage, we thought that a special campaign would be for that particular year. Then
We graduated and
now
the
this is
journey
fifth
started.
edition. Yes. And
Many of the structures are in
one-
place now, isn't it? No.
Yes, all are very oiled.
पूरा हो गया है.
पूरा हो गया.
जी सर. So I would like to come to you, and because the theme is not waste to wealth, of course, but e-waste management also. There's a lot of focus on that. So anything on that which is happening?
Specifically, if say in the Ministry of Civil Aviation, there's not such a e-waste which is generated, but nevertheless, this is the theme this year. So the guidelines are also there. So we need to dispose of the e-waste. It's not the disposal limited to the hardware. It's also your files which is being generated. So it's also a e-waste which is in totality we have to see. And apart from that, we have also not limited this activity to just e-waste. We thought to improve something on other behavior aspect also. जैसे हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा है कि आप स्वच्छता का मतलब ये नहीं है कि सिर्फ आप सफाई तक सीमित रहे, आपके बिहेवियर में भी स्वच्छता है
बहुत.
सो इफ यू कैन सी कि दैट आवर बिहेवियर इज नॉट दैट prompt enough to dispose of the file. So it's required that we should take a decision promptly, efficiently, and as and when required. It is not you are keeping that some decision pending for some other day. If it is required to be taken, it should be taken today itself. So that is what it's a behavior change that we require to also see in our Swachhata.
I think the point is very well emphasized here, and it's part of the whole campaign also, that how do we deal with issues within offices, governance systems.
Sometimes we clean our spaces but dump the garbage at some other places. So it is not basically a Swachhata. Swachhata means cleaning in totality.
The broader sense.
हाँ, it's in the border. आप एक जगह से साफ करते हैं, कहीं एक कमरे से उठा करके दूसरे कमरे में डंप कर दें, तो सामने का स्पेस यू लुकिंग इट्स क्लीन.
ये मैसेज शायद सबके लिए है कि बिल्कुल स्वच्छता
ये नहीं होना चाहिए कि आपने वो कहीं पे कर दिया. इट शुड बी डिस्पोज ऑफ प्रॉपर्ली. In addition to that, we have also brought in behavior at the airports. You have seen lots of clips are coming up where the baggage are being handled at the ground handlers are just thrown. So we have also done this time that behavior change should your baggage is our responsibility. So we will handle your baggage so that there should not be any damage to it, and this is our one of the PSU AIASL is doing it. So उस aspect में हमने behavior change पे भी इस बार का focus रखा.
यात्रियों के साथ भी किस तरीके से
करें हैं. अगर आप एक क्यू में लगे हैं तो behavior ये बोलता है कि we should wait for our turn to come rather than jumping the queue. So these are the behavior changes is also required to inculcate in our day-to-day working life. So that behavior is also which अगर ये behavior change आ गया हमारे अंदर में, so it's स्वच्छता अपने आप ही आनी है.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सही. सर आप भी कुछ कहना चाहेंगे इस बारे में इस तरह से?
शोभित जी ने जो मैं कहना चाहता था मैंने पहले ही कह दिया, but I just wanted to say that bringing cleanliness means that we should bring into our behavior. Like that, उस दिन नोडल ऑफिसर्स की एक मीटिंग ली थी माननीय मंत्री जी मनसुख मांडविया जी ने, और उन्होंने एक बात बोली थी कि अगर हम अपने बाल ठीक से बनाते हैं या अपना नहाते हैं,
पर्सनल हाइजीन जिसको,
पर्सनल हाइजीन, वो भी बिहेवियर, वो भी एक क्लीनलीनेस,
अच्छे से दिखना,
क्लीनलीनेस है. या अपने एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन को ट्रांसपेरेंट बनाना. उन्होंने बोला था कि अच्छे या योग्य व्यक्तियों को सेलेक्ट करना सर्विस के लिए, वो भी क्लीनलीनेस का पार्ट है. सो it is a behavior. One has to bring a behavioral change in himself.
आप भी कुछ इसमें ऐड करना चाहेंगे कि और हम बात ये भी कर रहे हैं कि जो मैकेनिज्म्स है वो किस तरह की है, बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस क्या है, तो इज देयर एनीथिंग न्यू दैट यू आर लुकिंग एट?
बेस्ट प्रैक्टिस का मतलब है हमारा मिनिस्ट्री की हॉस्पिटल की ओपीडी में तरह तरह के लोग आता है, तो उनकी ओपीडी में जो भी अटेंडेंस आता है, पेशेंट आता है, उनके सामने स्ट्रिक्ट प्ले वगैरह करता है, हाथ कैसे धोना है और फूड हैबिट कैसे बेहतर फूड हैबिट पिकअप करना है, और इन्फेक्शन को कैसे कंट्रोल करना है. नीट एंड क्लीन से इन्फेक्शन कम हो जाती है, तो स्ट्रिक्ट प्ले करते हैं. और वेस्ट टू वेल्थ जो भी कह रहे हैं, तो हमारा एक इंस्टीट्यूट है, उन्होंने क्या बनाया है, जो स्क्रैप मटेरियल से जो चिल्ड्रन वार्ड की पास चिल्ड्रन का प्लेग्राउंड है, वहाँ पे एक डेमो हेलीकॉप्टर बनाया, तो बच्चों खेल रहे हैं उसी में जाके, जो स्क्रैप से बनाया है,
स्क्रैप से बना दिया.
इसी तरह से लोग सोच रहे हैं, तो हमको रिमाइंड करना हो, एज ए नोडल ऑफिसर हमको रिमाइंड करना होता है. ये इस बार वे डिस्पोजल ऑफ ई वेस्ट में फोकस है, आपका दिमाग एंटीना जो है वो आप इसमें वो कीजिए, तो वो करते हैं। तो कई इनोवेटिव और कई छोटा छोटा बोतल जो फेंके जाता है, प्लास्टिक बोतल जो है, उससे बहुत बढ़िया बढ़िया चीज़ बनाता है। तो हमने कभी सोचा ही नहीं ऐसे बना भी सकता है।
हाँ, बहुत सारी फोटो
Yes,
मैंने भी
yes,
देखी जिसमें
yes,
बहुत सारा
yes.
कुछ ऐसा हो रहा है, एंड विच इज़ वेरी गुड। बट टॉकिंग अबाउट इनोवेशन, न्यू मैकेनिज्म, कुछ नई चीज़ें हो रही हूँ, आप उसमें भी कुछ कहना चाहेंगे?
इन न्यू मैकेनिज्म वी कैन से कि जैसे कि एयरपोर्ट्स है, सिविल एविएशन मीन्स एयरपोर्ट्स एंड द एयरलाइंस, सो वी नीड टू डू अ काइंड ऑफ रेगुलर इंटरेक्शन विद द पब्लिक। तो पब्लिक के साथ में हमारा इंटरफेस इतना ज़्यादा होता है, द सर्विस शुड बी एट अ स्माइल। So we need to engage with the private air operators also, because it's mostly a private driven. So we need to engage with them. So in this campaign we have also reached, we not kept it with our own self, we have reached to them also. So as an innovation we have included them in our campaign also. At the airports, for example, cleaning of the toilets at the airports. So if it's required, the fittings are old enough, we should change it. If required, we should clean the airports toilets. The safety security personals at the airport. So how can we deal with the public? We need to do that thing.
जी, तो ऐसी कुछ नई चीज़ें क्यों?
जैसे कि मैंने अभी बोला था कि बिहेवियरल चेंज की जैसे बात कर रहे थे हम सभी लोग, so I will just mention two things which we try to spread awareness about cleanliness. On 2nd October, which is Swachhata Divas, Jaipur Charge has conducted a huge Prabhat Feri.
प्रभात फेरी,
Yeah, so a large number of not only tax department people, but school students, local citizens, all were involved in that Prabhat Feri. And they spread the message of cleanliness.
Okay.
Similarly, at Vijayawada, we engaged one local celebrity from Telugu film industry, and a walkathon was organized. And not only tax department people, but college students, chartered accountants, interns, so those were engaged in that activity.
So basically you're saying this awareness about tax paying, habits.
It was purely about cleanliness. It was
Acha,
not regarding tax. We keep carrying regularly
offices,
our campaigns, but
this was about cleaning spaces.
so we did not restrict ourselves only to our working space, but we wanted that let this message be spread.
So outreach to citizen and communities
Yes,
as well, which is also an angle here and dimension here. Is there anything like that happening? Because I remember one of these interviews when we were talking to Ministry of Science and Technology, CSIR, they have innovated some new tools and mechanisms. For example, to handle medical waste, there is one,
We have a biomedical management system. We have all over our institutions and hospitals. We have a
Created.
well-settled guidelines for differentiating which type of biomedical waste.
how to segregate.
Yeah, we have different colors of bins.
Colors also
Yes,
of bins.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So these tells people that how to
Yes, yes.
manage your garbage also.
Yes. Even in the airports, even in public places also, we see, but not, I don't know.
No,
how the
people
common
have started
use.
to be
Yeah,
conscious
yeah.
also. थोड़ा बहुत लोगों में भी ये जागरूकता आने लगी है कि हम किस तरह से करें.
हाँ, तो
बहुत कुछ होना
yes,
बाकी है,
yes.
लेकिन
तो 3 दिन से तो सोचना पड़ता है ये किस में डालूं.
हाँ,
तो ये
धीरे
public
धीरे
places में ये कुछ प्रॉब्लम है.
Basically, Swachhata we require to have wider engagement. It's if we contain limited to the office area only, then it has a limited meaning. So we need to approach a general public in sense. So जहाँ पे भी पब्लिक का इंटरफेस है वो मिनिस्ट्रीज के साथ में ज़रूरी है कि दे शुड ऑल्सो रीच टू देम. हम कैसे कर रहे हैं? फॉर एग्जांपल कि नॉट दिस ईयर, लास्ट ईयर दैट फॉर एग्जांपल वी क्लीन द आउटसाइड स्पेसेस आल्सो, not limited to the airports. For example, in Hindan airport we clean the riverbed. So as a responsibility we are showing to the general public that we require your participation also.
So like we have, in the guidelines there is a reduction in pendency matters. Likewise, how to manage files, how to do record
Yes.
management, all these things are there. So I mean, is there any again new initiative which is taking place as far as clearing it promptly is concerned, or managing it efficiently is concerned?
For example, the grievances are very for the public, where the ministries who are handling a public, so the grievances are large in number. So how can we improve their satisfaction level? That is the emphasis. So it should not be like ki just a grievance has come and with a mechanized kind of way of handling it, we just handled it. It should be handled in order to that we should able to resolve the grievance. It should not be like that. And over the period of time, the aim should be the number of grievances should come down. If we improve upon ourselves, we analyze those grievances, which are the areas where the grievances are there. For example, just I have told ki the baggage handling. So lots of complaints come, so grievances come that baggage is being damaged. So with this activity, we are analyzed that if we can do something,
Much better in terms of
we'll reduce the grievances. We'll able to give a good service.
anything else you want to add here?
Yeah, regarding you just Rakhi ji was talking about filing and any new initiative in that area. Our Hyderabad office, they have created a local software. About 10,000 files they have digitized. And every file has been given a QR code.
Okay.
Every rack is given a QR code. So that team which is authorized to access that record room, so they have that app on their mobile. So they can search by name, by QR code, by topic.
So you just put the scanner and then you I think that's very prompt, very
and this practice has been recognized as best practice by DARPG also.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure that it makes matters easy. QR code से देखा आपने और सीधे QR से ही वही फाइल भी निकाली. So I think anything that you think of now in terms of
मैं ग्रीवांस के बारे में थोड़ा ऐड करना चाहूँगा. ग्रीवांस जो है ये most of them are common people. grievances.
जी बिल्कुल.
तो if they are happy, everyone is happy.
Yeah.
तो सबसे पहले मैं सबको रिमाइंड करता रहता हूँ, जब सबसे फर्स्ट आपको ग्रीवांस आप देखते हैं तो उसको एक बार लाइन टू लाइन पढ़िए और सोचिए अगर ये ग्रीवांस मैं डालता तो आप क्या एक्सपेक्ट करते हो उस ऑफिसर से. ये उसके बाद आप हाथ लगाइए ग्रीवांस को, तो ऑटोमेटिकली बाकी सारा अपने आप हो जाएगा.
So I think the method of dealing with things, empathy. जी ये
अगर आपकी मेरा बच्चा बीमार है तो मैं भाग दौड़ करता हूँ, ऑफिस से छुट्टी लेता हूँ. अगर किसी और का बच्चा बीमार है तो जस्ट आई पास ऑन, आप करो ये करो वो करो. तो ऐसा होना नहीं चाहिए. तो अगर मेरा बच्चा होता तो आप उसको कैसे फील कर रहा होगा. तो इस तरह से
I think what Mr. Robert ji has said कि it's a best way to handle a grievance. When you put yourself in that shoe,
I think this is a very good approach coming in here in this interview, I must say.
You are able to handle that grievance.
I'm sure those who are watching should benefit from this conversation और इस बात से भी कि ऑफिसेज में अब ये भावना आ रही है कि किस तरह से एम्पैथी को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अपने अंदर लाकर और फिर उस नज़र से ही काम आगे बढ़ाया जाए. Any message as we are wrapping up also now?
We are thankful
anything new that you'd like to add here?
opportunity मिली कि we are able to do something at this position. It's मतलब स्वच्छता के बारे में जैसे अभी जब से अपने प्रधानमंत्री जी आए हैं उन्होंने एक लोगों में कि एक अलग सी जला दी है कि भाई स्वच्छता एक आपका वे ऑफ लाइफ है और यही सोचने की ज़रूरत है. इट इज़ अ वेरी वेरी गुड इनिशिएटिव. हम लोग हर साल करते हैं. एक रिमाइंडर भी आता है कि आपके ये एक आपके जो एक्टिविटी है जो आपको करनी है और ये सिर्फ एक महीने नहीं है, मतलब आपको ये हमेशा करनी है. ये आप इसमें हर समय कुछ ना कुछ योगदान देते रहे तो दैट विल बी अ
तो इसमें
message.
जैसा कि एक स्ट्रक्चर भी बन रहा है और एक क्रिएटिव सेटिस्फैक्शन, जैसे आप कह रहे थे पीस ऑफ आर्ट बन गया, तो बहुत सारे आयाम इसके नजर आ रहे हैं, कुछ कहना चाहेंगे?
I will say this is the time to rededicate ourselves to Swachhata, special campaign. And we should not restrict ourselves only to this 1 month or 1.5 months. And we should
Continue this.
continue and carry on our conduct, our activities which we did during the month of October throughout the year.
Throughout the year, yeah.
That-
हर एक
that-
दिन,
that-
हर एक
that-
मिनट,
that-
हर एक
that
घंटा.
only thing will bring visible change.
या और कुछ और ऐड करना चाहिए, जैसे आप बात कर रहे थे कि प्रैक्टिकल हम कैसे इसको देखें, अगर हम बात कर रहे हैं जिस स्वच्छता की स्पेशल कैंपेन्स में, उसका एक इम्पैक्ट किस तरह से फिर दिखे, आउटकम दिखे, यही पूरा अभिप्राय है, यही पूरी कोशिश है।
हाँ, जहाँ तक ऑफिस की बात है तो हम कोशिश करेंगे, लेकिन स्वच्छता जो है ऑफिस के बाहर पूरा ऑल ओवर इंडिया, थ्रू आउट द कंट्री होना चाहिए। तो उसके लिए मैं तो ये हमेशा सोचता रहता हूँ, बच्चे लोगों को बचपन में, चिल्ड्रंस को उनकी दिमाग में डालना चाहिए ये स्वच्छता की इम्पोर्टेंस क्या है और स्वच्छता से आपको क्या गर्व होता है ना। तो ये बच्चों को अवेयरनेस, बच्चों को स्कूल में जा करके, जहाँ पे भी बच्चे जो इकट्ठे होते हैं वहाँ पे जा करके स्वच्छता से रिलेटेड कोई भी हो, पेंडिंग हो, कुछ भी हो, बच्चों को दिखाना बहुत ज़रूरत है, क्योंकि दे आर द पिलर्स ऑफ आवर नेशन। ये मैसेज मेरा है।
So one thing which is happening here is that there are guidelines within offices, especially under this special campaign, and the other is how to create that enhanced outreach towards citizens and make the whole society a better place to live in, isn't it? And I must thank all of your time and the kind of thoughts, that insights you have shared here for this program, and I must invite you maybe again to discuss something more. But thank you so much here, and thank you so much for watching this very special, insightful conversation here, which we have brought about. This is about Special Campaign 5.0, but we have discussed different dimensions of it at all. So keep watching us and do continue to give your suggestions as well. Namaskar.
Thank you.
Namaskar.